Hey guys, what's going on? Philip, a Trade Genius. Had a couple requests to take a look at Lisk and do some technical analysis on that. So that's what we're going to talk about today. So just if you guys aren't familiar with Lisk, it's another type of kind of like an Ethereum with some key differences. So started out last year, so it's been around a little while longer than a lot of these other cryptos. It looks to be a modular type of cryptocurrency. So what that means is you'll have like the main Lisk chain, and then you're going to have side chains that run applications. So what that's different than Ethereum, right? Because Ethereum is like a virtual machine and the applications run on the Ethereum blockchain, but they make it more modular. So you have the Lisk chain, and then you have applications that run as side chains. And I think that's a really cool approach. For one thing, if there's a problem with an application, let's just say it's bad coding, it's just contained to that chain. Versus Ethereum, they had a bad scripting in the DAO hack, if you guys recall that. And basically what happened was a lot of Ethereum was hacked and stolen, and they decided as a community to hard fork and erase that hack. That's a slippery slope, because the whole point of blockchain is that you have a blockchain that's immutable and you don't go back and erase things. And that's why decentralization is very important, and why Bitcoin is so decentralized that doesn't happen. It can't happen. It's not feasible. It's too spread out and too decentralized. Anyway, so back to this. Lisk is using a delegated proof of stake, and so that's a little bit different as far as how the network is forged and secured. Bitcoin uses proof of work, which is mining, hashing, mining algorithms on the blockchain. When a block is solved in extremely large numbers, that's why so much hash power is used, then that network block is secured, and the rest of the nodes verify that that's a secure block, and the transactions go through. They use delegated proof of stake, which means that there's nodes, about 101 what they call delegates, and they're voted by voting consensus. So the top 101 delegates basically get to secure and forge the network forward. The block times are 10-second intervals, so that's good. It pretty speedy block times, and the inflation rates right now, it's like 5 Lisk for every block that's confirmed, and then that goes down to I think 1 per block after a few years. So not too bad for inflation. So with that being said, I think that Lisk is a pretty good platform. I like the concept. I think has some things that are superior to Ethereum. They do have a deal, basically a development deal with Microsoft, and partnering with work on the Microsoft Azure blockchain project. So I think if Lisk was able to get a deal done where somebody's going to utilize them for a real world application, and it could be anything, I think you could see a real demand spike for Lisk. So let's take a look at the Lisk charts, and we'll do some technical analysis as far as what we see for price. Okay, so we'll take the big picture. Let's look at daily. And daily basically is holding this trend line. We broke a little bit here, but it sustained. And one thing I liked about Lisk as of recently is this whole area here was pre-SegWit fork, when a lot of things were selling off. This got bought up quite a bit. Now, on the daily, we are kind of overbought. So typically, we'd like to look for a pullback. And so we see some volume support in this area. So if this area here holds at 10, I mean, this would be like a technical spot, this point, 0.001. If it holds here, then we'd expect to see a move higher up to 0.00175. And that would be challenging the prior highs, which is pretty cool. So, definitely making higher lows. So we got an uptrend going. So it's just a matter of, are we going to buck this trend of popping and then dropping back to this longer term support like we did here and here? Currently don't have a daily buy on the crypto money machine, but that would probably fire soon here. But again, another technical, even without that signal firing, this would be a technical buy area. If we look on different time frames, like for example the 4 hour, this right here is consolidation, and it's nice to see it consolidating against this big bear fib zone, because that tells me the longer I see a consolidation like that up into a level like this, higher chance it's going to break higher. If it does not do it in this first go and falls back here, this is basically a spot in this area here. Anywhere from 0.0010 to 0.0095 would be probably the sweet spot to add to your positions there. So yeah, I think Lisk has a chance to get some traction. I think if they get a deal done, definitely. And I think price-wise, it's looking pretty bullish, considering a lot of alts are still struggling against in Bitcoin terms. So there you guys have it. I hope this video was helpful. If you're looking for any other alts to be covered, leave in the comments below. If you like the video, hit subscribe. We pump them out every day covering the world of crypto. All right, guys, until next time, take care. And if you're interested in the indicator, link is below, running some November specials that you can check out and pick it up and use it on your own charts. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.